Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. What if everything you thought was scripted, wasn't? On a night when fans were expecting the usual light-hearted celebrity banter, a single sentence from rising star Chen Zheyuan stopped the nation in its tracks. "I like you, Zhao Lusi." In one breathtaking moment, reality and fantasy collided, and the Chinese entertainment world hasn't been the same since. This is more than a viral moment. This could be the beginning of a real-life love story that fans have been dreaming about for years. Let's break it all down. It started like any other celebrity variety show episode. Lights, laughter, and scripted flirtation. But no one, not the producers, not the audience, not even the most die-hard fans, was prepared for what happened next. On the night of June 1st, 2025, during a special episode of Heart Signal, Celebrity Edition, millions of viewers tuned in expecting harmless entertainment. Instead, they witnessed a moment so emotionally raw, so unexpectedly real, it blurred the line between showbiz fantasy and genuine human connection. The segment was called Tell Me How You Feel, usually a safe zone for playful teases or vague compliments. But this time something shifted. Without warning, Chen Zheyuan, known for his quiet charisma and reserved personality, stood up in front of the entire studio. The air thickened. In his hand, a single red rose. In his eyes, determination and vulnerability all at once. You could hear a pin drop. "I'm not good with words," he began, his voice trembling just slightly. "But from the first day we met, I haven't been able to stop thinking about your smile, your laugh, just you." The room froze. Even the hosts were stunned into silence. All eyes turned to Zhao Lusi, one of China's most beloved actresses, whose wide eyes glistened with tears she was clearly trying to hide. For a second it looked like she might bolt or brush it off with laughter. But instead she reached out, took the rose and whispered the words that would change everything. "I like you too." The reaction was instant. The audience exploded, cheers, applause, gasps, even some visible crying. Social media lit up like wildfire. For a generation raised on scripted love stories, this was something real, spontaneous, honest, and deeply moving. In that moment, the barriers came down. These weren't just actors or idols anymore. They were two people, standing unguarded in front of the world, speaking a truth we've all longed to hear. And just like that, China had a new royal couple. Not from fiction but from reality. If their confession on live TV felt like a movie scene, that's because the story had been building long before the cameras rolled. Their first real spark happened quietly, back in 2023, during a commercial shoot for a luxury fashion brand. Chen Zheyuan, already on the rise thanks to his role in Our Secret, was paired with Zhao Lusi, the darling of Chinese rom-coms, known for her iconic performances in Love Like the Galaxy and Who Rules the World. First it was professional, polite, distant even. But according to stylists and staff on set, something subtle began to shift. Chen would smile more between takes. Zhao, usually bubbly and energetic, grew quieter around him, almost shy. And when they weren't filming, they were still there, sitting together, talking softly, laughing when they thought no one was watching. Then came the real ignition. Their joint casting in the 2024 hit drama, Secret Love in the City, a slow-burn romance about two souls finding each other in the chaos of urban life. Fans were hooked from the first episode. The chemistry between Chen and Zhao was undeniable. The glances, the awkward pauses, the lingering touches. It felt too natural, too unscripted to be just acting. Behind the scenes, crew members leaked clips of their playful teasing, quiet moments of mutual care, and inside jokes no one else understood. In interviews, both stars tried to stay vague, but their eyes told a different story. Zhao once said, "He surprises me, in the best way." Chen responded in another interview, "She makes even a quiet moment feel like a memory." The internet began shipping them hard, dubbing the couple Zhao Lusi plus Lucy. Fan edits flooded TikTok, Weibo, and Douyin. Netizens began spotting matching accessories, shared schedules, and even the same pet cat in their separate live streams. It was no longer a question of if, only when. So when Chen stood on that stage with a rose in hand, fans weren't shocked. They were validated. Every glance, every behind-the-scenes smile, every subtle moment of connection, it all led here. Their chemistry had finally spilled over. And this time there was no script, only truth. The moment Chen Zheyuan uttered those now iconic words, "I like you, Zhao Lusi," time seemed to freeze. But just seconds later the internet exploded. Within minutes, Chinese social media was on fire. Hashtags like #ZheyuanLucyConfession, #HeartSignalLive, and #ZhaoLucyReaction surged to the top of Weibo's hot search, crashing servers and overwhelming comment sections. On Douyin, millions of users started live streaming their own reactions, while overseas platforms like TikTok and Twitter saw global fans asking, "Did we just witness real-life drama history?" Some fans screamed. Some cried. Many simply stared at their screens in disbelief, not because they doubted the love, but because they never expected such emotional honesty on national television. "I feel like my favorite drama just came to life," one user commented. "This was better than any finale I've ever watched," another declared, adding crying emojis and a meme of collapsing from emotional overload. Reaction videos began flooding YouTube and Bilibili. Teens, couples, even middle-aged viewers recorded themselves watching the confession moment over and over again, replaying the rose, the trembling voice, the teary response. One popular video titled, "I didn't know I needed this until it happened" reached 3 million views in 8 hours. Fan artists went to work almost instantly. Within a day, there were over 10,000 digital illustrations of Chen and Zhao, some dreamy, some humorous, some simply capturing that frozen moment where she took the rose. Others began compiling behind-the-scenes clips from Secret Love in the City as proof that the signs were always there. Some fans even referred to the moment as China's own fairy tale love story, calling it the heir's confession scene but real. But perhaps the most emotional responses came from older fans, those who had followed Zhao Lusi since her early days, and Chen Zheyuan since Hello Dear Ancestors. They wrote lengthy tributes, recalling how both stars had grown, matured, and slowly built the trust of their audience. "They're not just beautiful actors," one fan wrote. "They're brave souls in an industry that fears vulnerability. Tonight they reminded us all what real love and courage looks like." History wasn't just made on stage. It was made in millions of hearts all at once. Just when fans thought the live confession on Heart Signal, Celebrity Special was the peak of romantic tension, another moment quietly stole the spotlight and perhaps deepened the story even further. Enter the final episode of We Are Together, a popular variety show known for pairing celebrities in unscripted interactions, often revealing sides of their personalities that fans rarely get to see. Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi, already causing a frenzy thanks to their recent drama Secret Love in the City, were both surprise guests on the finale. While their appearance seemed casual at first, what unfolded left fans reeling again. During the show's emotionally charged closing segment, where guests typically reflect on their time together, Chen Zheyuan turned to Zhao Lusi with a look that wasn't scripted, wasn't rehearsed, and wasn't missed by anyone watching. "From the first time we worked together, I felt something different," he said softly, his voice measured yet full of weight. "And each time we meet, that feeling grows. I admire you, not just as an actress but as a person." There was no rose this time.
No dramatic pause.
Just words, simple, sincere, and spoken in front of millions. And Zhao Lusi? She didn't need to say much. Her smile said everything. Warm, genuine, almost glowing. She looked down for a moment, then right back at him, eyes misty and steady. "I'm grateful," she replied quietly, "to know someone like you. It's rare." The studio fell into one of those rare silences where the audience knows they're witnessing something real. Not a performance. Not a marketing ploy. Just two people, caught in a moment of emotional truth. Was it a second confession? A subtle confirmation of feelings already declared? Or perhaps, a mutual promise to nurture something real, outside of cameras and expectations? Whatever it was, fans noticed everything: the soft laughter, the synchronized body language, the way they seemed to exist in a world of two, even while surrounded by cameras and crew. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag glowing glance, hashtag Zhao soft moment, and hashtag second confession began trending. In an industry where love is often buried under contracts and image management, this was a flicker of something rare. Two hearts still speaking, even when the cameras weren't asking them to. Within 24 hours of the heart signal broadcast, Chen Zheyuan gained over 500,000 new followers on Weibo. Zhao Lusi, nearly 700,000. Fan pages, reaction videos, and translated clips took over international fandom spaces from Korea to Thailand to the US. Luxury brands moved fast. One skincare brand reportedly offered them a joint contract worth millions to become the face of authentic youth love. Some netizens even dubbed them Asia's new power couple. But this isn't just about romance, it's about brand value. In an age where celebrity authenticity is rare and viral sincerity sells, their moment felt like lightning in a bottle. And yes, rumors are already flying. Will they star in a movie together? A reality show? A sequel to Secret Love in the City? At this point, anything feels possible, real or rehearsed. The bigger picture for Chinese celebrity culture. In a media world where most celebrity relationships are buried under contracts, NDAs, and curated social media posts, this confession was nothing short of revolutionary. Chinese entertainment has long valued mystique over emotion. Stars are encouraged to stay private, guarded, and polished. But Chen and Zhao flipped the script. Their vulnerability, whether it was fully spontaneous or partially planned, opened a new chapter in the narrative of C entertainment. Could this be a turning point in how stars relate to their fans? Could we be seeing the rise of a new kind of celebrity? One who chooses authenticity over appearance? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi didn't just confess their feelings. They challenged an entire industry to rethink what's possible. Final thoughts. A love story for the screens and beyond. Whether you're a romantic, a skeptic, or just someone who loves a good story, you can't deny that this moment between Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi made you feel something. Maybe it was the courage. Maybe it was the vulnerability. Maybe it was just the magic of seeing two stars drop the act and speak from the heart. And in an age where everything feels staged, that kind of truth hits differently. Speech balloon, what do you think? Movie camera, was this the greatest celebrity confession of our time? Broken heart, or do you think there's more to the story behind the scenes? Backhand index pointing down, drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear what you think. Folded hands, thanks for watching UpdateX 24H. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the most shocking celebrity moment of the year, don't forget to white heavy check mark, like the video. White heavy check mark, subscribe to UpdateX 24H for more exclusive drama, entertainment breakdowns, and insider stories. Bell, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Speech balloon, and tell us, do you believe in Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi's love? Thanks for being part of the UpdateX 24H family, where real stories matter.